This is the biggest JoyToy I ever gotten. Definitely bigger than the Dreadnoughts.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Here we go, boys. Long-awaited JoyToy Angron. World Eater fans, ready up your wallets and sell your fucking kidneys because this bastard will cost you whopping $400.
American dollars. Did I stutter?
The biggest, the heaviest, the angriest Primarch JoyToy ever produced, towering above every other model except maybe like Imperial Knights.
I mean, I don't own any, but I'm guessing.
Having height of 15 inches and mass of 9 pounds of pure high-grade, smelly Chinese plastic.
Woo-wee! Making bacon.
Is he worth getting? A good question considering the steep price, and I'm gonna try to answer it.
First, let's break down exactly what the contents of Angron's box will be. Half of it are parts you would need to physically assemble Angron, 2 of his wings and his lobster tail, and most likely you will hate every single moment of the assembly, and I will explain why a bit later. The other half are his weapons and some minor accessories, an extra head, and some hands, along with other little things. Lastly, there's Angron with his boring, bland base. Usually I don't use bases, but with Angron, you're gonna need it.
I'll cover the positives first before I start relentlessly shitting on JoyToy, and there's plenty of positives. In fact, I'm quite surprised how well Angron is made, a step up for JoyToy in both level of detail and quality of the paint job.
And it's clearly visible just how much effort was poured into this model. As before, JoyToy used the exact color scheme that tabletop Angron has, without any deviation whatsoever. That's what they usually do, most likely due to legal shit and copyright laws, only this time with much greater success. Every single piece of armor is meticulously detailed with various forms of battle damage, chinks, dents, scratches, the little things. On top of that, it's painted surprisingly good. Matte-colored bronze armor plates and shiny bronze ornaments on top of those plates. This adds a certain level of depth and contrast, making the armor pop. Not to mention all the shading and highlighting that's going on. All of the above creates a realistic three-dimensional look. Easily the best armor JoyToy ever done up until this point. Miles above their usual monotonous golden tripe, like with the Custodes.
Armor truly worthy of demonic Primarch that solely relies on his brutish strength in melee combat, much like other World Eaters, but unlike other World Eaters, Angron is capable of so much more. He sees into the past and reads his own mind on a good day.
I'm retarded?
Oh, shit!
Anyway, the armor is not the only thing that's awesome. Every single other part of Angron exceeds the usual JoyToy expectations. The wings have veins and highlighted mottled folds. Hands and fleshy bits are fucking works of art, with veins and muscle striations and shading. I'll give credit to JoyToy.
Wow.
Sounds too good to be true. Where is the catch? It's JoyToy, for fuck's sakes, we're talking about here. Something must be terribly wrong, even if you don't see it at first glance.
The legs are just useless. He's not very poseable, like, there's a lot of articulation going, but simply because how annoying it is to position the guy, because of the weight, because of the fucking joints, like, posing him is absolutely the most infuriating thing you can imagine. I cannot get Angron to fucking stand. This is ridiculous. I mean, if you buy Angron, get ready. You're really gonna have a bad time and quite a workout, and not the good kind.
Try as I might, it was impossible to make Angron stand without the base, and even then the base is quite flimsy. It's not sturdy enough to support the weight of the model properly, and you will be forced to use it flimsy as it is. The legs will slide apart all the time, the torso will tilt, wings will fall off. It takes a lot of effort to stand Angron up. The problem is the upper body is way too heavy for lower body to support it, and it gets worse once you put the heavy-ass wings on. And that's my experience with this model and my only issue with it. Good enough. With all that said, I would still say this is the best model JoyToy ever made up until this point. Makes perfect sense to buy it if you are a collector with money, or if you're specifically collecting World Eaters. If you are a regular JoyToy Warhammer enjoyer, you might want to consider that you can buy 4 other Primarchs for the same amount of money instead of Angron.
At least the other Primarchs did capture their home worlds, unlike Angron.
If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and see you next time.